Welcome back, everybody, to the nest. Glad to have you back today. Today we're going to talk a little bit about blood pressure, where it should be, how to control it, how to bring it down, and anything else we can think of along the way. First thing we want to talk about is blood pressure numbers. You know, for a normal adult in a resting position, 120/80 is considered normal. Anything above that, you want to start looking at ways to control it. Anything less than that, you're good to go. Blood pressure is highly important. Anything over 120/80 is going to be stage 1 hypertension. Blood pressure is known, you know, as the silent killer. It don't leave a lot of symptoms. It don't give you a lot of signs, and it can kill you real quick. It's definitely one of the leading causes of death in America, and it's something you definitely don't want to take for granted. You know, anytime you take any type of drugs in this game, you're taking a chance of raising your blood pressure. And there's certain ones out there, such as, you know, Anadrol 50, you know, Tren, you know, Halo. These drugs are going to increase it significantly. So you want to watch it. Now, you definitely want to keep a tab on it, more so when you're on cycle than you are off cycle. But you definitely want to stay on top of it. This is something you don't want to play with. You don't really know what's bothering you until it's too late. So let's not take no risk. Let's talk about some ways we can do to deal with it. First thing I want to say is that you can supplement some things, but real food is the best supplement versus over-the-counter supplements. But this particular one I want to show you right here, this is celery seed. That says 3NB. The brand don't matter, but make sure that you get the 3NB whenever you get it. That's the best one. You know, this is 75 milligrams. You can take 1 to 2 pills a day. But I can tell you from my own experience, just taking one a day can lower that systolic number down 10 points. So if you're at 130/80, this can bring you right back down to 120/80 if you wanted to. Now, this is equivalent to 4 stalks of celery. If you can stand to eat celery, then I would tell you to go ahead and eat the 4 stalks of celery every day. But if you're like me and celery tastes like damn gator dick, you don't want to eat the son of a bitch. It tastes like shit, so fuck some damn celery. I use celery extract. Any brand, just make sure it says 3NB. Hawthorn berry. Hawthorn berry, 400 to 500 milligrams a day is usually enough. Buy that over the counter. It's a good one to use. Cialis and Viagra. A lot of people don't know that. These drugs are vasodilators. And while they're mainly used to force blood by opening up the veins and vessels into your dick to bring more blood in, to make it hard, it also dilates every damn vein in your whole fucking body. And by doing that, that relieves blood pressure. So, you know, I know most guys are taking it around 10 to 20 milligrams a day of, like, say, Cialis, and they really love it. Now, if you're already on some prescription medication for blood pressure, then you already have a history with hypertension, then I urge you to keep an extra close eye on it. You know, this is something you don't want to fuck with. This is something that can kill you. It's ranked, I think, in at least the top 5 killers of deaths every day by Americans. So it's definitely something that's going to sneak up on you. You won't even know it and hit you, and it'll kill the fuck out of you. So let's just keep an eye on it, guys, and that way we don't have to worry about it so bad. You know, I know a lot of people that freak out when they see their blood pressure is like 145 or 150/80, 150/90 or something like that. And they're like, oh shit, I'm gonna fucking die. I mean, no. That's not really a bad number to have, 150/80 or something like that. In the long run, it would be. Now, if it was to stay at that level, that's technically stage 1 hypertension. If you stayed in that level year round, then you might want to look into that. But if you're on cycle and you're doing 100 milligrams of Anadrol and you're running 400 milligrams of Tren and your blood pressure there, I would say that's actually excellent. But you know now what you can take to help knock that back down. I know people right now whose stylistic number right now is like 200 and plus. So that is something to be concerned about. But let's just stay on top of it. You don't have to worry about it. Of course, diet is key. The cleaner you eat, the lower it'll go naturally. A Big Mac a day is not going to keep the fucking doctor away. So, you know, eat clean. That's one thing you can do. Cardio and other exercises, you know, that also is going to help. But you know, when you take these drugs, it's going to spike. So the best thing you could do is be prepared. Check it often. I would advise you to buy, you know, a good one. Don't buy one of them cheapo wrist motherfuckers you get for like 20 bucks because they're not very accurate. Buy the real deal. Spend 80 bucks on it or something. It's something you're going to use for the rest of your life anyway. It's something good to have around, so you might as well use it. If you stay on top of things, you'll be okay, you know. So that's about all I got on that. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and this is Nest Fitness out.